Bonjour! My name is Abomination, welcome back to the BHDL. This is week 2 against Zeus. Okay, I guess Hollow Sand is here to try, try to spin block me. I have my lead, no Meg Mortar. He has both of his Terra Captains here, I just have my one. And it's not Jump Left. But yes, I am sticking with you as my lead. Try to slow down this Kleavor. Or Empoleon. I assume Kleavor because Kleavor is just a very good lead. In any game, pretty much. No, there's no Electrode as well, that's nice. This is gonna be Hollow Sand straight up, okay, that's fine as well, ish. I don't think he's gonna fear me being Terra Dark. I think he's gonna assume that I'm Ground, because Ground is extraordinary against him. See if any. He has no. So I'm just gonna U-turn, right? I do this U-turn here. Actually, this could easily be Helmet, Rocky Helmet. I'm not gonna U-turn. I'm just gonna go straight into Monskrell. I don't need the chip on this thing. It'll do almost nothing anyway. So I'm just gonna go straight into Monskrell, not risk U-turn, and I don't have to terrestrialize. This could just be Stealth Rocks right here. They actually do potentially fear the Terra Dark and go into an Empoleon. That you know what, that worked out beautifully. I just want to discharge, I think. No, I don't. I want a Volt Switch. I absolutely want a Volt Switch. I want a Volt Switch. For sure. Volt Switch is what I'm pushing. They're running away again. If they go Hollow Sand, that's fine. This is not Hollow Sand. Dang. Execute. Oh, perfect. What? What? Is that a Moringa Berry? Looks like it. So this thing has poison. Okay. I know it's part fire. I know one of them's fire. So fire, poison, fairy. So no matter what, I just go straight into this. So fire, poison, fairy. Nothing resists Brave Bird. And yeah, I'm just gonna go into Moltres. I have no reason not to just Brave Bird. You know what? Harvest away. Harvest your Moringa Berry. Flare Blitz is an option, but if they're Terra Fire and they click Ancient Power, then you know that's not so great. But a Brave Bird should be perfectly fine here. I'm just gonna use it. Brave Bird. They can terrestrialize if they want. This is a terrestrialization. This is probably fire, if I had to guess. If this thing has Ancient Power, it can maybe survive this attack. But this is a banded Brave Bird. This is not something that does no damage. A critical hit is just going to wipe this thing off the board. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if that critical hit matters. It depends, but we're going to take obviously massive recoil there. But perfect. That was perfect. Executor, annoying, was a problem. Moringa Berry, dangerous. We got through it. That was beautiful. because of the crit, it matters because he doesn't necessarily know that we are banded. But here comes Empoleon anyway, so it works out for him just fine. I'm going into Monskrow. They could flip turn, but yeah, Monskrow's fine, I think. They'll probably flip turn. If they don't, that's way too beautiful for me. This has to be a flip turn. Or a Stealth Rock, of course. Agility? So, how much is that a problem? Because this thing could easily be weakness policy. And if it's weakness policy, I obviously don't I don't want to hit it straight up with a super move like that. So I'm just going to Flamethrower first and see what kind of damage we're dealing with here, or what moves. Use a Surf. How much? Ow, kind of hurts. Alright, that's enough damage. That's respectable enough that I think I can just discharge, and that might put this thing down. I think. At +2, he obviously outspeeds my entire team. No Sylveon is... Oh my goodness, no Sylveon is cool. I think I can just discharge. That did good damage. That did like 36%. If Flamethrower is doing that much, okay, you know what? Discharge is fine. I'm gonna discharge. This might screw me over, but I think Fake Out will be enough afterwards anyway, and I might paralyze this thing. I kill it, that's fine. That's perfect. No weakness policy for that thing. No weakness policy. Good job, Monskrow. Perfect. Oh! That was beautiful. That was perfect. That also is very good news for Diancie. Kleavor could come in here and Stone Axe. Is a freebie, free Stone Axe for that. Because Monskrow is so slow in this game, or in general, is this going to be angry? Yep. Because you're so slow in this game, I don't think it's worth trying to keep you around. There is a Diamond Storm switch in that Hitmontop, and I don't actually have Fairy coverage, so Hitmontop can come in and take that hit. But I think I'm just gonna go down here. I think I'm just gonna discharge. I'm gonna let him take their best shot. Maybe they dismiss. They don't deserve to at all. They go for close combat. Okay, that's even better. That's even better. Stone Axe? That's even better than Stone Axe. I think. Okay, so it's either you're Scarf locked into that, and Moltres can just come in and outspeed you. Okay, actually that's a free Moltres. I'm going Moltres then. It's either you're Scarf locked into that, or I outspeed you and do an incredible chunk of damage to this before it gets the thing up. I'm going Moltres. I'm going Moltres right now. I don't think this kills you, but you know what? It'll do a tremendous amount of damage. This Flare Blitz will. Or it'll, like, this is a... Or you switch, and I kill something. Right, Moltres? Or you switch, and I kill something. Your choice. Big damage on this, or the switch. Moltres, I think. No matter what, you're in a perfect position, Moltres. I want you to Flare Blitz, because the only thing on this entire thing that resisted to Flare Blitz is Mortar, and Mortar is not physically defensive at all, and it's pretty much two-shot by this as well. I think this is Palossand, isn't it? Ooh. It was not Rocky Helmet, and this Palossand is going down. Flare Blitz again, Moltres. Yeah, that's gigantic damage. I mean, I've almost taken myself out with recoil, but I don't care. I do not care about that. That is... Wow. Okay, good job. Excellent. Beautiful work, Moltres. Now this is definitely a Scarf. Kleavor coming in here to hit me with its best shot. And its best shot is going to be Stone Axe. And it's going to hit Diancie, and it's not going to hurt that much. I think I can just afford to... I think I can just go into Hawken. I mean, I'm going to go Diancie, though. I am going to go Diancie. It's not banded. I'm going Diancie. I'm physically defensive. This is my purpose, is to switch in to this attack. Ouch. Kind of. Hurts. Not overly, actually. But that Stealth Rock is definitely annoying. But who cares? Because Moltres has already done enough damage that I don't care that it goes down on switching. I could also Baton Pass right now, but I think I'm going to take advantage of this Diamond Storming situation here. Hitmon top. Intimidate won't affect me. It does have a Steel type move in Bullet Punch, but it's Bullet Punch. Doesn't hit that hard. And if I go to +2 with this Diamond Storm, Diancie might simply win. Right, Diancie? Who knows? Oh, they're not Scarf. They are not Scarf at all. Okay, Diancie, hit this Diamond Storm. Crush this thing. I am going to go to +2 on that as well. And Kleavor is going to go down. That was beautiful. So, fake Scarf. I fully believed that was Scarf. It was not. Whatever. It wasn't Focus Sash either. What the heck was that? This is Luxray. You have a hard time hurting me, don't you? I'm going to body press you. That should do a good amount of damage to your species, Luxray. That was lovely. Glint of light shining off of the gem. What do we got here, Diancie? This thing could be Terra Grass. Hit me as hard as you can with the Trailblaze or Terra Blast. Doesn't really matter to me. I believe. Diancie should be able to tank the Supercell Slam as well. Okay, yeah, we tank that very easily. Massive damage with the body press. We heal a little bit more, and they are Flame Orb, but they die to any fake out right now. I body press again. No, I don't. I'm gonna... Yeah, I do. I body press again. Big Trailblaze. Yeah, Diancie tanks that very nicely. Speed goes up, but it doesn't matter. Body press happens. Beautiful, Diancie. We should be able to tank a hit, I think, from him on top. Depending on like its investment. If he's got Bullet Punch, maybe it takes us out. But you know what? Sokka. Is that how I say that? I am going to hit you. Oh! Oh. even if something goes wrong, that we have this under control, obviously. I body press. They bulk up in front of my face. That's not very nice of you. Woo! Not nice at all. So, with that being a problem, is it a problem? It might be. It could be. My guys are physical right now, except for, of course, Duraludon. I body press again. I don't think the +1 Drain Punch kills me. Close combat might, but it doesn't. And drop your defense, and I think Diancie gonna kill you now. Diancie does. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? That worked out beautifully. Excellent. Excellent. Beautiful. Excellent. 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 I think that was pretty much the cleanest. I think that was extremely clean. It wouldn't have been clean. Let's talk about this team. Sondrick, the Duraludon. We got Eviolite. We got almost max special attack. That means you do 50% to a physically defensive. No. Yes. To a physically defensive Sylveon. Sylveon can survive flash cannons from this thing. We have Thunder instead of Thunderbolt, so we can take Empoleon 1v1 if it's like a defensive Empoleon. Because that 30% paralysis chance will allow us to beat it, potentially. It is a higher chance than Thunderbolt. I feel as though it is a higher chance than Thunderbolt to beat it. Stealth Rock, of course, they're okay against him, they're not that amazing. And then Draco Meteor, good stuff. We can survive a close combat from a +2 Scyther with our HP and Eviolite. We have good amount of speed there because this team is not very fast. Electrode, of course, we're never going to outspeed that, but then there's Scyther at 105, but it is a Scyther, and can't Terra, so it might not even show up. And then we go down to Kleavor at 85, and we're also base 85. I kind of wanted to run max speed on this, but I didn't. Well, that's Stone Drake. Pretty standard, except for his Thunder instead of Thunderbolt, which is weird. Yakaki here. I have Focus, Sash, and Terra Ground. Ground is extremely good against their team. Our only resistance to it is the Exeggutor, and Exeggutor is a Terra Captain, obviously, and after Terra Fire there, he was super weak to Ground. So we have a lot of special attack and a lot of attack, and enough speed to outspeed Scyther. We have just 1 point of attack more than special attack, so Terra Blast is a physical ground-type move when we use it. Fake Out is obviously physical, and U-Turn. Power Gem destroys Scyther, does good damage to Kleavor, because Kleavor is not weak to ground, and I wanted to lead this. If you led Kleavor, I was going to Fake Out and Power Gem, and hit it as hard as I can. I will leave anything, of course, because of the Focus Sash, if they happen to be Covert Cloak to avoid Fake Out for some reason, then Focus Sash will help us there. We have minus defense, increased speed. We do die to a dual Wing Beat Scyther, but it would have to be Scarf to kill me. Or Eviolite to live a Power Gem, but I don't think so. Moltres of the Choice Band. Like I said, bam. Max attack, enough speed to outspeed his entire team, except for Scyther and Electrode. Again, Scyther. As Scyther does not learn any Rock-type moves, or Water, or Electric-type moves, it can't really hurt Moltres, is what I'm saying. Dual Wing Beat kinda hurts, but it would die in return. Max attack means we two-shot with the Choice Band. We two-shot everything on his team unless he is max physical defense, Meg Mortar. And even then, Brave Bird will two-shot it. So there is no switch into this Moltres on his team. It will just roast or Brave Bird, anything and everything on his team. And none of his Terra Captains can resist the hit either, I don't think. Devastating. Worked out beautifully. I had some guts to bring Moltres without heavy-duty boots against a team with Kleavor on it. I did have some guts and some faith in my Rapid Spin Hitmonchan Hawken with the heavy-duty boots, just in case Scun Tank was here and set up Toxic Spikes. That would be annoying. Max HP, 80 attack with Adamant means a +2 Throat Chop. Roll 2-shot. Palo Sand, max physically defensive Palo Sand. It cannot spin block me. We have max HP, like I said, good amount of defense, special defense, and speed, because at +1 we outspeed everything, I think. Except for Electrode, again, of course. Drain Punch is good. It's better than Mach Punch. I kind of wanted Mach Punch. I'm also Inner Focus to block the Intimidate from Hitmontop. And Swords Dance there. To get to +2 instead of Bulk Up, because I needed to be +2, not +1 to 2-shot. Pallet Sand, and I can't really play around with it because it could hit me with a Scorching Sands and burn me, and if it burns me, I'm not touching it. Monskroll, the Assault Vest. That Assault Vest definitely came into play. Weird spread of stats here, but we have almost no HP, so Giga Drain heals us the most as possible. A lot of defense, we're guaranteed to survive any hit from Kleavor, except maybe a banded X-Scissor might kill us. But we are modest with almost mass special attack as well, with Discharge instead of Thunderbolt, because I did want to paralyze things. Potentially. Volt Switch, Flamethrower, and Giga Drain. Giga Drain destroys Palo Sand. Flamethrower, again, is good against his team. His only switch in is Meg Mortar, and with max special attack, it chips a lot of things. Especially an offensive Empoleon. Great damage. I'm glad Monskroll is able to just deal with that. With the Assault Vest, able to just deal with Empoleon. Flamethrower plus Discharge was enough to get rid of it. I did not think any world that was going to happen, but he was very offensive with a lot of speed. Definitely weakness policy, and if Discharge did not kill it, we would have just died. We would have had to go into Mara Persian and click Fake Out. I think, hopefully, Fake Out should do the trick. If we got a high roll, I mean, Discharge killed it, so Fake Out was definitely doing the trick. And then, of course, Diancie. I didn't expect her to sweep in this game. I really didn't. I thought Empoleon was going to be annoying. All I wanted to do was stand in front of a Kleavor and a Scyther. Also, it's cool that he has both Kleavor and Scyther if he gets Caesar, which is not allowed. No, but whatever. Right, we have max HP, 80 in defense with the Impish Nature means we can handle anything Kleavor can do unless it's banded, and if it's banded, I think we still handle anything. If it's banded, it's 49% maximum unless it's adamant. It's not going to be adamant, I don't think. I think it has to be aware that it kind of has to speed tie with Duraludon. And actually we have a lot of speed, I think 156 EVs in speed, because after a Bulldoze, we outspeed a lot of things on his team. And basically what my plan was, if Empoleon was defensive, I would Bulldoze it. It would do 25-ish percent, 20 and 25-ish percent. It would go down to -1 speed, which would trip its competitive. Oh boy. But anyway, it would trip its competitive, I guess. Whoops. I literally just screwed that in. But it would be at -1 speed, and Diancie would body press it with the investment we have, would do a big chunk of damage, would definitely probably put it in red, so go ahead and be competitive. A +2 Empoleon I don't think kills me, unless it's very offensive. And Flash Cannon will, for sure. But I really didn't think he was going to have Flash Cannon, because the only thing on my team that is weak to Flash Cannon is this Diancie, and Diancie is also weak to water, so I did not expect Empoleon to have Flash Cannon. And I have a lot of resistances to Flash Cannon. And then Diamond Storm there, we get +2 defense, Body Press all of a sudden does a lot of damage. And then Baton Pass there for a slow pivot. Monskroll also with the slow pivot to just try to get into Moltres as much as possible, without Stealth Rocks being up. So that was it. That was week 2. That was beautiful. They're going to go to 2-0 and plus 9, which is very good. That's very strong. I think my week 3 opponent is Miss Anna, so I think it's Miss Anna? Yeah. Yes. And then week 4 is Captain Beanard too, so exciting. Good. So good game to Zeus. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see you for week 3. Smell you later.